Good morning, Immaculate Conception Catholic School families. Buenos dias, ¿cómo están? I just want to give you guys a quick update. It is February, so we are starting to think about next year. We started having a conversation already about budget and what that looks like for next year. And we have made a decision that we want to make sure everyone's aware of as we move forward. And then I will tell you, like always, any decision, we look at, how it affects our students, how will it affect our families, our parents, and how it affects, the staff. And all of that, we look at what's going on around not only here locally, but also in the state and nation as we try to make sure we gather as much input and data as we can as we make decisions that will impact the entire school community. All the stakeholders have an impact here. So the decision that is moving and changing for next year is a tuition increase. We're making about a 14% increase. So we're going from 7,000 to 8,000, and it's pretty significant. So we want to make sure we inform you as to how we went about making this decision as well, and making sure that we keep you in the loop, and hopefully you'll continue to support our thought process. And always, if you have any questions, you're welcome to sit down and talk to us about any concerns you may have. But as we move forward, across the state, the data suggests that 40% of teachers are, deciding or thinking about leaving the profession. About 70 something, I think it was 72%, according to some studies, are thinking of leaving the profession within the next 2 years. And usually it's pay. So that's something that we have to consider as we move forward. So the decision to go from 7,000 to 8,000 kind of took into all these factors into consideration, and that's one of the things we want to make sure we address. If we want to recruit the best teachers and retain the best teachers we can, especially here in the rural community, we want to make sure we don't lose the quality teachers that we get. So one of the main things we're going to do is make sure we take care of our staff, our teachers, with some changes. Again, looking at, depending on what data source you use, Verde Valley is, sometimes it says it's 14% higher cost of living than the national average. In some places it says even up to 22% higher cost of living than some of the places. So we want to make sure that our staff members don't end up being part of that group that is having just a really hard time getting by. And whatever we can do to support them, we're willing to do and help them. That's one of the big reasons that this particular race is going to be able to allow us to do so. That's one big thing we looked at. Second of all, is we're adding a gym building, which also has a library as well as other classrooms that would allow us to enhance the program here at Immaculate Conception. So, it's a 10,000 square foot building with, again, like I said, in this email, you'll see the blueprints, kind of give you an idea of what's coming. And those talks have gone from all talk to we already bought the building. I'm meeting today with the actual builder who is going to put it up for us. And we're gonna get hopefully started here shortly, and you're gonna see that go up. And we can only anticipate that the costs are going to go up in terms of electricity, heating, cooling, even just equipping those rooms to be utilized for academic and for also extracurricular activities. So that's going to be another added cost. If you look at it, it's a 22-foot high building, so it's about 220,000 cubic feet of space. So that's going to add a lot of cost to our overhead. So we want to prepare, make sure it's sustainable and equipped to be able to enhance the program here at Immaculate Conception. And the third thing that we looked at is parents. Quite frankly, at this point, we're very blessed with scholarships as well as ESA, and we anticipate minimal impact on parent pay because most of our parents have the ability to utilize scholarships and ESA to pay 100% of tuition at this point. So we hope that this is going to continue to be the case, and we plan on that. But even currently, if we just looked at what is going on now, we're looking at about $100 a month for some of families who may be maxed out at 7,000. But it's a minimal impact on our parent community in terms of parent pay. We're very blessed in Arizona where we have STOs as well as ESA. So that's something that we considered, and we felt okay, it's not going to fall too much on our parents, but the impact, so minimal impact on parents plus great impact on our staff and our students and the program. And we realized that it's a good time to do this because across the state there's legislation that's being introduced where they want to increase base pay for teachers across the state. So we also want to be able to be in a position where we can do that for not just our teachers, but our staff in general, everyone, because it is a team effort, and it takes all of us to be able to provide that, including you, the parents. So those are some of the reasons why and some of the factors that we looked at, among others. I'd be happy to sit down with you and answer any questions or concerns you may have. But I just continue to thank you for your support, for your trust, as we continue to try and build and increase, what we can provide here at Immaculate Conception. As much as we're confident in our program, we know that we have many areas where we can grow, and this will help us, allow us the opportunity to grow. And that's what we want to do. We want to grow, enhance, and provide the best environment for your students, for our staff, and for our parents. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you. And I will provide a transcript as well as English and Spanish so you can see the highlights of this video. Thank you.